G'day! In today's video, I'm doing a battery replacement on a HP, if I can find the model here, HP 14 or HP Pavilion X360 convertible, model 14DH1043TX. These ones should be relatively straightforward to do. You're going to need a few things. The replacement battery, of course, Phillips head screwdriver, some tweezers. I'm going to need a smaller one. I'm going to use my small 000 screwdriver on the front here. And there's 2 screws along the front for that. And after this, we need to take off the stickers on the feet. We'll take the feet off. Under there, we have nothing here. I'm going to assume we'll have nothing on this one, so we'll move up to this one here. We have 1 screw, 2 screw. Let's check this one just in case, but nothing. There we go. So this is going to be a very swift changeover. Do be careful with the sides of this, as it is kind of like a very soft metal, so it has a high chance of bending, which is not good. I'm going to put a pry tool in here and lift up, just like that, and then I should hopefully be able to work it over. Put that there, hold it up a bit, push in again, and slide that along. There we go. And we're now in. So from here, I do believe we have upgradable RAM and an NVMe, but that's not why I'm in here today. In here today purely for the battery. I believe that's for some form of magnet that may be on top of the screen. These do have a bit of puffy battery going on here. Typically when you get puffy battery, the battery life becomes very poor, as this one has had the symptoms of. But also when it turns on, it pops up and asks to reset the BIOS settings, which is another indication on HP laptops that your battery is buggered. Go, screws out, lift up, and I'm not sure if the camera will kind of capture it. They do have a bit of like a pillow kind of effect going on. Got a crease down here and here, so 1 cell, 2 cell, 3 cell. This battery here is from 2019-08, getting replaced with a battery from late 2022. Yeah, I'm not sure how easy these will come off. Just going to slide a metal pry tool under there just to get it started. Now this would be framed by a plastic housing. This is proving to be very challenging. What I'm going to do is throw this on a heat pad, heat it up to 70 degrees, or at least those metal bits up to 70 degrees, and go from there. Do have 1 broken tab here, not sure where that's from, but it's no longer needed. From here, line up the battery, these 2 bits here and here, line it up, push down, and we're in. Then from here, put those screws back in once more. You can just feel that, just by feeling that, it's definitely considerably flatter than what that other battery is. I'm pretty sure all these screws are of the same size. There we go. Down here too. Go. Now, even those arrows in all corners, it does not necessarily mean the screw has to go in every corner that's there. Some of these, the corners don't match up. So, there's no screw hole here, here, or here. Now, hopefully, I'll use a little bit of isopropyl as well. And we'll see if that will aid me in trying to take these off. Worked wonders over here. It didn't take the glue off with it as well, it's just purely separated it. but I'll tape it down on there as well. Where are we? One's about here. Along there. From here, take that off. Take that off. Put that along there. Next up is this one. A little bit more. Now we'll have to bend that back slightly. Sadly, I didn't pull the actual tag off of it. To just then nearly pull it off. Ah, you bugger. That'd have been much more preferable if it just came off like that. But being that it's still tacky for me, I might get lucky and be able to just put that back on again. Yeah, that will dry out and hold just fine for me. So now that old battery can get tossed off to the side. And now we can put the bottom cover back on and proceed to put it back together, which does not entail much at all on this particular model. So line up, squeeze, squeeze, go. There we go. 2 large screws at the back, and the feet go over the top once more. 2 small screws at the front. And then from there, you should have hopefully been able to replace that battery. Granted, I do find the battery field to be rather, pretty much like a mine field. Mainly due to you see cheap batteries and they're terrible. You see some cheap batteries and they're good. You see some expensive batteries and they're terrible. And you see some expensive batteries and they're really good. And sometimes it's hard to find the actual ones that are good at a good price. Anyway, that's one battery replacement on the HP 14DH. Bye.